woman number two, this woman does not have her own money. So she's saying, she like, oh, I got them kids, I can't take care of myself, let alone these kids by myself. This woman is also saying, because she like, it ain't nobody out here and we've been together 12 years, he ain't married her. No ring, they just shacking. What's up, guys? It's Coach Shenae, and I am back here with another video. If you are new here, thank you for checking out one of my videos. If you are returning, thank you for continuing to keep up as I drop new videos consistently. So today we will be talking about a very, very good topic, and I'll tell you guys how this topic came about. I was on Instagram and I'm scrolling at night, of course. I ran across this post, and the post said, seeing a woman stunt her growth for a man. She knows that they are not equally yoked, but she is afraid to lose her investment, and she's even more afraid of what people will say about her. So I actually just want to have like a little chit chat in this video. And this topic is so relevant because you see so many women out here just settling for more than less. So ultimately, there are two types of women. There's a woman who can financially take care of herself. She does not need a man whatsoever financially. However, there's broken pieces of her that make her dependent on just a man's presence. So this type of woman is financially stable and can take care of herself, but she cannot be by herself. So she typically jumps from a relationship to relationship, just looking for that last missing piece. You know how you feel like, well, I got everything else. I got the career and I got the money and I got, all these things that I can check off my list, but I don't have the man. So this type of woman jumps from relationship to relationship trying to find that missing piece. So that's woman number one. Woman number two, this type of woman finds men who are financially stable, to take care of her because she likes a certain type of lifestyle, but she cannot afford to maintain that lifestyle without the help of a man. So this type of woman is also broken in ways too, because instead of going out and getting her own bag, she just settles for the bag of somebody else that doesn't belong to her, but she reaps the benefits of being with that person. So she doesn't want to leave either because she cannot sustain this lavish luxury lifestyle that this man has created for her. There are other women, of course, who could fit the description of, staying with a man for all the wrong reasons. But today, I just want to talk about woman number one and woman number two. Okay, so let's kind of talk about these women. So in the post, and I have the post right here just to revisit. So it says she knows that they are not equally yoked, but she is afraid to abandon her investment. Now, the investment could be a lot of things, but let's talk about, for me, I feel like the top three investments in a relationship. Kids, number one, time, number two, and then businesses could be the third investment. So you and your spouse have different businesses together. So with woman number one, who is financially stable, so she can take care of herself and kids, but she don't know how to be by herself. So this type of woman would also just stay and use her investments as an excuse, like, what about the kids? We've been together 8 years, 10 years, so I don't want to just walk away from that. But in the same breath, this man does not treat her well. They are not equally yoked. They are not soulmates. They have literally created a life, that maybe consider goals on social media. You know, y'all consider anybody to be goals that look good together, or if they, got a few things together. However, this woman is doing herself an injustice. Now, woman number 2, this woman does not have her own money. So, she's saying, she like, oh, I got them kids. I can't take care of myself, let alone these kids by myself. This woman is also saying, because she like, it ain't nobody out here. And we've been together 12 years. He ain't married her. No ring. They just shacking and continuing to have babies. But they've been together 12 years. And this woman will not leave because he has made it so much so that she is dependent on him financially, mentally, emotionally. So him leaving will completely break this woman into pieces because she is not whole already on her own. Okay, let's talk about something else. Let's talk about being equally yoked. Being equally yoked means that you and this person is going to come together like this. This means that y'all are not perfect, but God made y'all perfect for each other. Okay? So you and this person are compatible on many levels. You guys have you guys have similar beliefs, and you think the same, and you have the same goals in life, and you want to raise your family in the same manner. And God just aligned all the pieces together so that y'all could be perfect together. Y'all not perfect people, but when he put y'all together, it creates a perfect combination. That's what I consider to be equally yoked with someone. So you have these women, and in the era that we live in now, everything is so front page and so blasted. All you got to do is pull up Facebook or pull up Instagram or pull up Twitter, and you see these women crying out for help in their statuses. They want to be married, or they want the relationship to progress and get better, but you with this man that you're not equally yoked with. So it doesn't matter if you got your own money, or it doesn't matter if you don't have any money. You still staying in an unconducive situation because you have your own insecurities on why you don't want to leave this relationship that's not really good or healthy for you. I also want to talk about the last line. And it says, this woman is even more afraid of what people are going to think about her. She didn't put so much of her relationship out there that if she try to withdraw anything, now she's scared of the backlash, and she's scared of people talking about her. She don't want to be the talk of the town. She don't want to be talking about, you see such and such ain't together no more, or you see he left her, and this and that. Well, how about you control the narrative? How about the story be a strong black woman left because she was not being treated right? This queen left because this man didn't know how to properly put her up on the throne so that she could reciprocate so much more for him in his life. I feel like, yes, stuff happens that we don't always want to happen, but you have to get out in front of that. You can't hide behind the shadows because you are afraid of what people are going to say about you. For number one, F what people have to say about you. The only people that you need to be worried about is your relationship with you and the Lord, and what he gonna have to say about you. Nobody else matter. Them other people not paying your bills. Them other people not gonna, see after your kids getting taken care of. So this message is for my ladies, and it was so important for me to make this video because I have been in a relationship before. Thank God, we didn't have any investments, like no kids. It was some time, but we didn't have no kids together, and we didn't have no businesses. But I was afraid to leave, or I didn't want to leave because I just felt like, it's nobody out here really better. And I was willing to compromise so much of myself to make this relationship work, to the point of it was nothing left. So I'm slowly compromising pieces and pieces of myself to try to keep the glue of the relationship, not knowing that it was really taken away from me and draining me and making me less than, you know? So it's important for us to always stand on our 2 feet and understand when the relationship has ran its course, and understand when you really learn yourself, you like, you know what? I know how I am yoked alone, right? I know the things that I want, the things that I will compromise on, the things that are deal breakers for me, things that I choose not to settle for. So when you really figure out who you are, then you can step into the ring and be like, you know what? I'll pass or I'll leave, because you're not desperate. You're not desperate to stay, and you're not desperate for nobody to be in your space again. You find peace and solace with being alone, because you know that God has somebody out there that is better for you, that is your equal yoke, that is your king, that will treat you like a queen, that will adore you and love you unconditionally. So I need y'all, or I want y'all, I'm going to encourage you and highly suggest that you really wait for that person, or allow that person to find you who is your equal yoke, and the love will be so much greater than anything you ever settle for. So I just wanted to tap on that. It hit home for me, and I'm sure a lot of other women. So let's just make sure that we are not staying in these dead end relationships, friendships, situationships, baby daddy mama ships, none of that. We are releasing that toxic energy back into the universe, and we are waiting for the more sacred and special energy to come find us. And when we find that, we will be equally yoked. All right. Y'all make sure y'all like and subscribe if you like these gems that I'm dropping on this channel. And I will see y'all next time. Bye.